Greetings, and welcome to Arcane Athletics, where we're on the epic quest to try to bridge the gap between fantasy and fitness. As we all embark on the challenges and adventures of this new year, many people are going to start this year off by pursuing some type of fitness goal. Now, the sad truth is, many who start this quest won't actually find its rewards because they'll give up too soon. Well, today I want to give you 3 tips, along with a bonus tip at the end of this video, to help boost your resolve and help you conquer your fitness goals in this year. So, gather round, mages and warriors alike, and let the adventure begin. Now, this first tip delves into the art of quest setting. You see, every great adventure begins with a very clear objective. You need to find the artifact in this cave. You need to slay the monster in this village. Or you need to throw this ring into this volcano. The point is, in every one of these examples, it's very clear on what needs to be done. And your fitness goals should be no different. It's time we bid farewell to the vague get fit resolutions and instead pinpoint specific, measurable objectives. Whether your quest is to have the strength needed to stand at the front line of battle, or you're looking to boost your endurance for the adventure to come, or maybe you're just trying to fit into your armor a little bit better. The point is, you need to find clear and measurable objectives. A great template to follow when trying to set a goal is using the SMART method. Now, a SMART goal is one that is specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, it's relevant, and it's time sensitive. So if your goal is to lose weight, decide how much weight you want to lose. If your goal is to increase your strength, decide how much weight you want to try to add to each of your exercises. The point is, be specific, but also be realistic. Now, the other thing that all great adventures have is a sense of urgency. You see, heroes across fantasy, when they embark on their journey, are facing impending doom. There's a very clear deadline, and there's very clear consequences on what happens if the heroes fail. Now, your fitness journey most likely isn't a world-ending endeavor, but it's good to put yourself on a running clock to help keep yourself accountable. If your goal is to lose 10 pounds, when do you want to lose it by? Is there an event in your future you're trying to be ready for? Are you just trying to be ready for summer? Your deadline could even be the end of this year. Just give yourself a clear endpoint so when you reach that point, you can always look back and decide whether or not you reached your goal. Without a clear deadline, it's really easy to become complacent and take on the mindset of, I'll get there eventually. You see, giving yourself a clear deadline and a time frame gives your quest the sense of urgency needed to help keep you accountable and keep you on track. Alright, now that your quest is laid before you, it's time to draw up a realistic battle plan. You see, every good adventuring party knows that running haphazardly into the dragon's lair more often than not ends in a very fiery and unpleasant demise. So, if you're wanting to conquer your fitness this year, you're gonna need a solid plan. It's all too common for people embarking on this journey to jump into this with either no plan at all or an absolutely insane plan. They either aimlessly wander around the gym and work out doing random things and pay very little attention to their nutrition, or they start an absolutely crazy, insane training program and a hardcore diet on day 1. Now, both of these approaches end in the same way. After about 2 or 3 weeks, they'll get frustrated, they'll burn out, and then they give up, eventually ending up back where they started. So to ensure that you see this journey all the way to its end, it's important to break down the large goal into smaller, more manageable quests with steps that you can take to accomplish each one of them. Consider this your fitness spellbook. Whether you're scheduling your daily workouts, planning Hobbit-worthy meals, or anticipating potential enchanted obstacles, a well-woven plan will not only keep you on your course, but will also make your quest more obtainable in the end. So it's important to have a set training program for you to follow, as well as being very intentional about accurately tracking your nutrition. Remember, the greatest heroes in fantasy weren't born with all of their powers and skills refined. They honed their craft through diligent study and consistent practice. Now, this leads me to the third tip you should know to help you on this adventure, and that is consistency is going to be the arcane key to unlocking extraordinary feats. This is going to be a long journey that will hopefully lead to lifelong habits. But you see, lasting changes don't happen overnight, and you won't find victory if you only try for a few days and then give up. So it's important to maintain your commitment to the battle plan that we laid out before, even on those shadowy days when motivation wanes. Small, consistent changes over time will accumulate, leading to remarkable transformations. Now, there will be days that you may stumble, and there will be days that you may fail. There may be times that you need to take a break, and that's okay. It's okay to have those days where you take the day off from your warrior training and diet. Even great adventurers will occasionally rest and enjoy the comforts found at a local tavern along their journey. But the important thing is, when morning comes, they move forward with their adventure. As you traverse this enchanted landscape on your fitness journey, don't forget to celebrate each magical milestone along the way. See, every step forward, no matter how small, is a triumph in your epic tale. Keep a journal to chronicle your achievements and stay motivated on this enchanted quest. Now, for those of you that have watched up to this point, I want to say thank you. And to show my thanks, I promise to give you one more arcane secret to help you crush your New Year's fitness adventure. But first, if you're enjoying this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe for more fantasy fitness content in the future. Now that that's out of the way, let's get back to it. So, this final bonus tip that I want to give you that will actually make all of these other tips substantially easier to follow is really quite simple. Are you ready? The final magical secret that I'm going to share with you about conquering your fitness goal is this. Find an adventuring party or companion. See, this could be a group of friends, a spouse, a coach, a trainer, just someone that you can train with and who will hold you accountable through this whole journey. See, countless heroes across fantasy had someone to help them carry them when they couldn't bear the burden themselves anymore. Frodo had Sam, Harry had Ron and Hermione, and there's countless other examples throughout fantasy that shows a hero relying on someone when they need help. See, the point is, this journey is hard enough as is, and it's even harder to do alone. But when you have a good support behind you, the difficulties that you will inevitably face on this adventure will have a much harder time slowing you down, and you'll even have a better chance at finding victory at the end. So, there you have it. There's 4 arcane secrets to help you level up your fitness in this new year. I wish you the best of luck in this grand adventure. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you next time as we continue to try to find a little magic in our training.